I asked you, you voted. Golgari monster it is. Enjoy.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, you check as I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill, no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression, You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off, I'ma break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft, you can change lives, you create thoughts. Never waste time, you got one shot, you got one life. Better pop off, what do you like? Make a dream job, no 9-5, no mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts.
Welcome everybody to this beautiful Golgari monster deck. A deck that you voted for because I had multiple decks ready, and here we are with our Golgari 5-drop monsters built around Defiler of Vigor. And in general we have a really funny themed here because we have worms, we have snakes, we have wolves, we have dinos, so this is why I called it also my Golgari monsters. Let's check out shortly what the deck plan is, and then we're gonna jump into the gameplay and see how it will perform there. You see maybe here we have a lot of interaction and also some sweepers. Altogether we have 11 interactions with the board. Not only some exile spells, but also I wanna point out some of my, let's say, favorite cards from green, and this is Bouncer's Beatdown. I already talked about this card, I posted on Twitter that I think this card in the current meta where everything, almost everything runs black is just amazing, because not only the exile effect and the discount is really good, but also because you don't need to choose a creature from you and they can interact with the creatures. It's any creature on your board. As soon as you have 2-3 creatures, they cannot really interact with it, compared to Tailswing, for example, where you need to choose a creature from you to fight another creature from your opponent. Also, Bounce's Beatdown is not fighting, it's just dealing the damage on power of our creatures. And another really interesting card I found is Tear Asunder, 2 off, because it can be sometimes a little bit too expensive to interact, but I found this card really impactful, especially now in the current meta where there is so many wedding announcements, so many Bankbusters, so many Kikis on the board. It has almost always a target, and if not, for 4 mana we can kick it and exile anything on the board, whatever we want, exile it. And then of course 2 of Meathook, our favorites. I mean, I didn't include Shoulder in this list, this is why at least we have some old common faces. And the team in this deck is of course our Storm the Festival. Storm the Festival allows us to play 2 cards with mana value 5 or less from our top 5 cards, and this can lead sometimes to really impactful games and really impactful plays. For example, it's really cool to find your Cruelty of Gix and just wish you another Storm the Festival for the next turn for the 3 life, and then the next turn you reanimate something and play another Storm the Festival on top. This is super impactful play. But of course Defiler of Vigor is one of the main character, and here is a very interesting loop with Defiler of Vigor, because he says you need to cast green permanent spells, and the cool part about it is if we combine it with Shigeki, and we have only 1 copy, but more often than not we find it, and if we need to find it we can also find it with our Gix. Shigeki has the ability to pay 2 mana, tap him and return him to your hand, and then look at top 4 cards of your library and take a land out. But this ability allows us to replay Shigeki again to re-trigger our Defiler, so you can catch your opponent in this loop where you every turn can at least 1 spell a green spell and make everything bigger. Usually as soon as opponent realizes this happening, they start scooping. We can also of course channel our Shigeki and get much more creatures out to just start popping with our creatures. We can get things out like our Workshop or maybe Cemetery Prowler. And this is a card where I was battling for the 3 mana spot with Graveyard Trespasser and Cemetery Prowler. And Cemetery Prowler made the cut because just not only it's super impactful if you exile a sorcery and you can cast your Storm the Festival on 5, but also being Vigilance 3-4 is countering another Graveyard Trespasser, because not only we can now free attack, but also we can stay back and block the Graveyard Trespasser as long as it's not night. This is why Cemetery Prowler made it into the deck, and you see maybe we have a lot of things that cost 1 and a color, so the discount also on other things is really impactful, not only on creatures and sorceries, but also instant spells or maybe even enchantments for our Meathook Massacre. And of course the common faces with Underdog and Bankbuster is just a value card. Underdog I treat more as a manland because you can replay it in the late game. If you have nothing to do, just replay your Underdog and you can provide some damage, get some card advantage and lose a little bit of life, but more often than not doesn't come down to the life gain in these sort of matchups. For the mana base we have 3.1 average. This is why we run 25 lands altogether, but it's usually not a big deal because we have some land filter with our Stompy. You saw it maybe already. We have here Topiary Stomper who provides us with some land drops, and in the mana base we have also 2 of Boseiju because enchantments are a thing now in the meta. This is why I think Boseiju besides our Tear Asunder is definitely an impactful play here. Now that you know how the deck is functioning, let's go to the gameplay part and check out how it goes there. And here we are with our Golgari monsters against Sagiko. And guys, if you're new to the channel, consider to support my channel. Otherwise, I wanna say thank you to all of your support, of all the subscribers, of all the viewers, of all the likers, of all the donators. Thank you very much from my heart. I appreciate it really much, and I will never expect to have such a great community as we have already now. And I'm just happy to grow bigger and make a bigger community so we can have fun all together. Let's see our opening hand. We go first. It's a good hand. It's a good hand to go first. So let's try it. Jungle Hollow. We have only 2 of them just for the live game, but also because we need to fix our mana. You saw maybe we start really strong in black and then we smoothly go out in green to just have the ability to cast these powerful 5 drops. Not only the Vigor, but we have a lot of other 5 drops because we run Storm the Festival. And my opponent is maybe... oh, Man of Culture. Man of Culture, nice. Mamma mia. How are you doing that? So let's see if my opponent has a 3-drop, then I can maybe cut down, will be amazing for me. I didn't expect jump, to be honest. Didn't expect jump at all, maybe jump reanimation? Could be, right? So let's go with you. Not the best draw, but it's okay. Let's see what my opponent has, right? Because I think the next turn I wanna play the Wrenchik, because the Fable will flip and then we need to Meathook Massacre just in case my opponent runs something like a Titan or something. So Flawless 4-drop, okay. Atsuki. Does it change my play? Not really, right? If he has a removal, he has a removal. Then he will go after the Wrenchik, remove the token, and this will open up the play with for my Workshop or for my Meathook Massacre. So I think we're gonna do that. Minus it, create a 5/5 with reach. And then we're gonna see interesting list from my opponent. Jumped with the sushi. Sushi. Not a sushi, sushi. Just sushi. Just call it sushi. Okay. Sure, my friend. I'm gonna take it. Let's see what you can draw from it. Or are you gonna create treasures to ramp into a 7-drop? Could be possible, right? Could be possible. But still, Meathook hits the reflection, so if the 7-drop is like, woo, then it's okay. Lightning Strike, okay. Sure. And you have something to follow up. 5 mana left. Ooh, oh, good follow up. Good follow up. Good for my Meathook too. So this will allow me to lasso a Wrenchik. Oh, not the whole combo is in the hand in the graveyard now. The Meathook for 2. He has no mana. It's 2 mana, but it's okay. Yes, yes. And then we play the underdog. Underdog. Let's see. Maybe it was smarter to Boseiju his Fable, but the card selection, I don't know how much it matters in the current situation. River Treat, sure. Nice, nice. I love your list. I like this jaunt. Double River Treat, sure. Where do you go? Okay. Hands up. No need to trade. No need to do anything because there is no chance to save Wrenching, but we get some triggers. Opponent gets some cards and treasures. So here's some treasure duty. Little he knows. Little he knows that we have another Wrenching, so let's see if my Wrenching can hold up with his Titan. I don't think I will need a Boseiju right here, right now, so let's go in. I need to do some damage, so before he can start copying things with Fable. Or we find a solution for Fable, will also be possible, because in the graveyard we don't have any... cut down. Cut down. Here is a Titan. Here comes the Titan! So let's see if we find a solution for the Titan. I don't think they run protection spells, right? Like, how you call it? Another land. Let's see on top, what do we have there? Wow. Wow, okay, good. 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 We have Underdog, bring nothing. We have the Workshop Warchief. And 3 mana left. Actually good, right? So let's do that. Stompy to filter out the lands, also make my token a little bit bigger, is good. We have enough black. As I said, we are only in the beginning in black. The rest we are pretty whatchamacallin'? Let's go in. I think he has maybe a removal for the token, so to stay back and speculate that he will not attack with Titan or something will be not the right decision. I like this, yeah. It removes also the shield counter from the Titan. So it's okay. My opponent can... My opponent can now create tokens from Titan, and this is annoying. It's terrible. But what you gonna do? It's a little bit annoying, but yeah. Puts another shield counter, sure. And then need to find a solution for his copying the Titan the whole time, huh? Oh, this is good. This is actually good. This is very good. Okay. Storm the festival from the top. Not a Storm the festival. Let's see. Underdoggy. And we go all in. Okay. Okay. A lot of damage here. Down to 4 and down to 2. Right? Because Meathook Massacre is a thing. Currently. To 1. Yeah, because the other underdog will die. Boom boom. You liked it. Underdog power. Good game. Should I give him good game? It's toxic, I think, right? He realizes now. And like, oh fuck, Meathook is a thing. Yeah. Will be toxic. He will be. I don't wanna make people mad, so. But South Aders. Let's go next. Against Aichkub. Beating Titan Kiki combo without removal. Where do you see it else? Only here. Opponent goes first. Difficult hand, to be honest. Very difficult hand, but I believe in it. I believe in this hand. Okay, thank you, gosh. One more green source, please, not black. I mean, black is okay too. Moch! Oh, nice. I like Moch, nice. Is some sort of reanimation too. Sultai reanimation? Oh, yet here, Hollow. Oh, but Hollow, you play not in my plans. Scheiße. I think like you is better because this is possible for damage next turn. I can play Hollow next turn, then play Underdog through the Bankbuster with Underdog and go for 4. So if my opponent has his own Underdog or something, right? Maybe he has some insta-speed interaction. Sticky Finger, okay, nice. Graveyard deck here. Okay, I see. We stay with the plan. We go for 4 damage. There is no time to lose, because if my opponent starts reanimating again, I mean, we have Tear Asunder, but... Oh. Okay. Mulch is great in this. I have a graveyard, a Sultai graveyard deck too, and Mulch is monster in this deck. You create the spiral. I have also a deck with this card, but I'm not gonna spoil it now because then other creators who are watching me, they will say, "Oh, I'm gonna build it first." No, I'm building it. It's such a cool deck. But back to the business. We play you. We ramp a little bit onto our turn 6. So possible Storm the Festival. Green, yeah. Storm the Festival is activated. Then we're gonna crew with the Stomper, because he can still crew things, yeah? Don't forget about it. He can still crew things even if he cannot attack or block until you have 7 lands, but you can still crew things. So this is a lot of damage for my opponent. Currently my opponent maybe Meathook. Like, I run in my deck Meathook, 2 Meathooks, not only in this deck, but also in the Sultai Graveyard Synergy deck. I run Mulch, I run Tear Asunder 2 of, and I run 2... 4 Mulch, Tear Asunder, and 2 Meathook Massacre. It's only... No, it is the main card that gives Trample. Nice. Asshole. I'm sorry. Joking. Okay, no turn... turn XY. And 2 mana nada, right? So no turn turn 5 Storm the Festival. That is easy possible in our deck. No, not only with the reduction from Powerless is possible, but also with Stompers is possible. No, both of our 3-drops provide us the ability to play on 5 the 6 mana spell. Gix, okay, but you don't have Titan. Titan is exiled. Okay. Sprout! Not so cool. In this case, let's go, but then he transforms, but then I have still a turn, right? Yeah. So let's go like this. Let's go in. I will block, because I can also play Meathook for just 1 mana. So that's what I'm gonna do, because this drains my opponent for an additional damage. Drains for 1 more and draw me a land. Game, don't do that. I know 25 lands are dangerous, but don't do that. So let's see what my opponent has now. Search the library and lose 3 life. You have no choice. He needs to lose 3 life, right? Like, Gix, this is the downside from Gix. If you are not planning it right, like, you need to plan it 2 turns ahead. It's like in chess. When you play Gix, you need to be really sure what you're gonna do next. Because Toxtril is not enough. My things are dying. And this will lead to my opponent hate me. It's not enough, bro. Not enough. I'm sorry. They're both dead. Sorry. Again, Meathook finish. just 2 off. I never had so much mid-hook finishes as I have it with you, but as more entertaining it is, no? Against Dragon, let's see what Dragon does. Scheiße. Weird hand, really weird hand. Yeah, let's keep it. But you saw the last game, how much this 1 damage from the Bankbuster mattered. Just wanna point it out, because this was exactly the play. Bankbuster on 2, Underdog on 3, crewing, attacking. This was exactly this 1 damage that caused the game to go to my side. And this is, I think, a really powerful play with Bankbuster in general. I know this is a really common card, but I see a lot, even Crockies play Bankbuster wrong. He always... yeah, or a lot of people, not only Crockies, they lose out on this possibility to go in for the damage. Yes, if you are not a beatdown, you're not a beater, then you need to stay back and maybe surprise your opponent, because they forget sometimes that you can crew it, so with a creature. But in most cases, if you have Bankbuster, yes, perfect. So let's attack first. Let's see if my opponent has an exile spell. Looks like as per control list here. Are you double? Okay, he is as per Reanimator with Sarah Paragon and his 3 mana specialist that brings stuff back from the graveyard. But this is where Midhook will shine again. And how many Midhooks did we hit already? Now we have already mana for the Storm the Festival. So we have 3 greens and the rest is black. Okay, he didn't run specialist, interesting. In this case, let's play you, and I would say let's play Gix with the whole turns. Right, I'm gonna see what my opponent has. Midhook 2, okay, bye-bye. Spell Pierce in the hand too, don't forget. Who's my kitty talking to? Talking to me, I need to let her out. 4 mana left. Spell Pierce? Spell Pierce has nothing here to do. Oh, Vigor is amazing. Then we search for Storm. Cycle it, man, cycle it. We search for Storm or Wrenchik. Storm is okay, I think. Yeah, Storm is okay. Storm is good. In this case, I want to bait out his removal spell there. So I think Vigor, but Vigor has nothing to follow up with. This is why let's Meathook my opponent for 1, because next turn my opponent is gonna flip the Wading. And we don't want that this token become 2/2s, right? So my opponent can try to counter it. I will miss out on underdog play, but otherwise... we go, don't worry. After this game I need to let my kitty out. So, because he didn't counter the Midhook or try to counter it, I had the mana open from the Spell Pierce. Something there? Reinforcer. Oh. Yeah, my love, we are going. Okay, return... Sure, Reinforcer, you can give me your Reinforcer. 2 mana open. I think Vigor is here the right play, right? Yeah, let's go for Vigor. And let's go for some beatdown. My opponent played Esper or his Azorius and splashes Refined Tower just to hit the mana right. Not sure about it. Maybe my opponent has some tokens in a Genek. I need him to tap out, right? So I can... I need also an additional land, by the way. Okay. Take your creatures. Yeah, my love. Yeah, I like it. Well, you can go now. You wanna come to me? No? Okay, opponent wants to draw one more card, and he keeps all the mana open. Ah, okay. And I think I know what you got there. I didn't hit our land again. So my opponent with the really high possibility sitting on Wandering Emperor. So let's try maybe to get it out with Underdog. I'm not trying to attack with Defiler because Wandering will exile Defiler. And my Vigilant creature can go into afterwards when I start popping off my my green spells. And enter. Then I'm gonna put here a stop because I'm considering to march. Jesus, where is my land? 25 lands, now we don't draw any lands. Here's the Wandering, yeah. And Wandering does what?
Now you've done it. That's
Minus, yes. Oh, he's plusing it?
We must protect the people.
Yeah. He will. Okay, no pluses? Why not? Ah, he has Meathook Massacre, huh? Currently he can go for how much? For 4. Ass. Oh. 1, 2. Underdog can go. Oh, I can go for 3, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Because I have one thingy. Wait, why not for 3? Oh no, for 2. For 2, you're right. Underdog can go. In this case, Wandering can go. It's okay. If he spell pierce, I'm gonna block. Okay, he spell pierce. Hey! What? I passed already my thingy? I see even his Meathook. Because of this avatar, I didn't know that this is a card. Looks weird, no? You see that? Her head is covering the whole card. You don't really see it.
Keep watch for intruders.
Okay. Sure. Pass. Pumpy. Draw. Game, this is not fun. I mean, I can combat trick my opponent. For this ones, yeah. Sure, let's do it. Next. Let's kill the Wandering. Okay. And we're gonna beat down on one of you. And we're gonna exile this one. And we're gonna kill you and you.
I'm never done for good.
What's wrong with my lands? Where are my lands? I don't know. Yeah. I think this game will take longer. Give me a second while my opponent makes decision. So, here we are back in action per action, okay? Creature. Oh. Ay. What is here? What is here happening? What is here happening, game? And this is not so cool. Let's draw some cards. Finally, okay. No attacks. Finally we draw our land. So let's see, my opponent can flash in the flash creature. Choop. Yep. I may be dead, right? 3, 6, 9. No, I'm not. Not if my opponent has no thingies to follow up on it. He needs to deal with Vigor. If he has a removal for Vigor, then I'm dead. Yeah. Okay. Good game. And I am dead. We didn't draw our land. Like, difficult. There's no reason to block. Or there is no option to block. He's saying, nice, okay, Dragon. Good for you, good for you. So let's go next. So here we are in our next game. One more game against Denimoth, and then we gonna cut it. Poland goes first. Really weird hands now, and really weird games now. Before, when I was playing, it was all enchantments and mono black. Now we play weird opponents and weird games. So opponent is... Don't tell me you're some genie action here. Hate to play against mono blue, I'm sorry. Oh, okay, okay. Let's go, Golgari. This is 4 damage next turn, and the land. Iki, okay. And so weird decks. This is super weird decks what we are playing here. But let's see, maybe my opponent's reanimation and I'm gonna reanimate his reanimation target. But we're gonna see. It's okay. Let me see what you discard. With Meathook on the board, I don't think I need to stay back with the Bankbuster to block the 2-2, because he will create the treasure anyway, right? There is no way I can prevent it. I will just be able to prevent it for the next turn, but he has already 5 mana. And he discarded nothing, so he has nothing to reanimate, really. Okay. Sure. A lot of lands. Let's go Gixi with the full cycle. This is 2 damage next turn. 5 damage together, we go down to 10. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Another invoke. Another invoke is coming, guys. Okay. Most likely, I will play another invoke. Bro, Grixis invoke. What are you doing if you don't have the treasures? Grixis invoking. But I think I can catch up with this game. Even though if my opponent draws a lot, I think I can catch up. Yeah, another invoke. So, okay. Now we can go you for 2. And then we're gonna chill, because if he has another kick in the hand, I'm gonna Asunder it. Okay. I don't have creatures. Oh no, I do. The Stompy must be there, no? Stompy must be there. Sure, something else? No, and no. Let's draw the card of it. He has 2 exile, 2 removal spells. Oof, this is a good hit. So, let's see what we hit from our storm. Another U and another Boseiju. I think I will need a Boseiju in my hand, like I have it now. And you are here for the Sheldred. So you remove you. Yeah, no card advantage for you, my friend. But you can get a land. We have both a lot of lands. And need to put upkeep stop so I can exile it before I lose life. Two removals in the hand. It's not bad. So exile you before we draw. Is an exile spell, so soul transfer will not get it back. We draw another land, actually not bad, because we can make it like this. And soul transfer target Planeswalker. Yeah, exile target creature or Planeswalker. Okay. He can grasp it. He can grasp it and next turn attack Graveyard Trespasser on the thingy. Or, but he doesn't have an enchantment, so he cannot reanimate something. And I don't know if he has... Oh, he has the Corpse Appraiser to reanimate. Okay, my opponent draws. Now he has an enchantment to reanimate a Corpse Appraiser. I will do that, no? It will be super impactful play from him. I will go my face and exile the Planeswalker and return the Corpse Appraiser. But it doesn't look good. The hit from my Storm was not as impactful as I was hoping for, but it's okay. Okay, a land. A land is not good too. See what we draw here. Another land. Okay, it's not good too. Here. Stomp is okay actually. Let's get another green source out here. Another land on top. Jesus. How many lands? How many lands now? So, the soul transfer. Also possible for us, we play the soul transfer, but we don't have other enchantments except of Gix, and we have only one copy, so maybe not the best option like here in the Grixis version. Sure. So we need to hit something impactful now from the top. Corpse Appraiser. No target. Ah, I'm dead. Yeah, he can Cruelty of Bankbuster and kill me now. Happens, guys. We had two amazing wins and two amazing losses, epic losses, but it felt like magic. It felt like a game where everything goes back and forth, and this is what it comes to, I think, in the arena. Otherwise, this deck is okay. It has over 50% win rate. It's a fun, entertaining creature-based mid-range that is not forced or looking into making some broken stuff without Storm the Festival, of course. Storm the Festival can be really broken. I had sometimes games where, yeah, it just wins. Just turn 6, you win the game, right? Yeah, otherwise, other option that I had is also including Toxrill and Titan, but then you need to play less 5-drops and less Storm the Festival, of course. But because we are so good in gaining so much lands, we usually don't have a problem to play Toxrill and Titan of the Industry. But I'm happy with this list. I had fun with it. I had some really entertaining games. I think 2 of them were one of the most, but I didn't record them, sadly. But they were super fun to play and super good to play. And they were really entertaining. Like, it was always back and forth. And especially if you win these games, it's just the best feeling. Yeah, otherwise on this point, guys, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. And I hope to see you in the next one. Ciao.